All right. Well, we're waiting for people, but I'm going to start talking. Maybe I should just start taking out my hair. I'm wearing a hairpiece, kind of a topper right now. I'm going to take it out as we wait for people. I love this piece.
Are you excited to see the results?
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. I have noticed, I used to be able to, like when I'd shower, I would have a ton of hair that I'd have to slap on the wall. And I don't, I can't do that anymore. In fact, I used to make fun of it and make like shower wall art. And I don't know if you guys ever saw it on my page, but I would post like make it into pictures and, hey everybody. Anyway, so I just took off this top piece that Lauren, the stylist here, made for me. So here's my hair. We're actually doing a Trico view of my scalp. I haven't had one for a few months. I've been using the Capillus laser cap, so we're going to see how that's working. I was just telling Amanda, the lead, the manager,
yes,
that my hair hasn't been shedding like it was before.
Yeah, the Capilluses are such great tools for hair loss. We recommend them to everybody. Yeah. And I'm really excited to see your results, to see where you're at and what kind of progress you've made.
Yeah. I mean, my hair is still thin. Of course, I love my hair, my faux hair.
Yeah.
But to not have all that loss, especially in the shower, that's so nice. Now, Patty, I was gonna call you Penny. I don't know why. My that's your sister?
Twin sister.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I was gonna call her Penny, but she has a twin sister named Penny. It's Patty. Is going to be doing the Trico on my hair today. So if you guys have any questions, these girls can answer them.
Yes. Patty's our client relationship manager, so every about 3 months she'll go into our clients' rooms and she'll do a follow-up and print your photos for you to make sure we're seeing progress. And if we're not, then we can customize a plan for you that will work. So she's going to be like your behind-the-scenes girl helping you out with any type of hair loss. So she's going to be one doing the Trico today, and I'm going to be here answering any questions that any of you have.
And she's awesome. They're both awesome. So... If you guys have any questions, just pipe up and we'll see what we can do.
What we'll first start with is profile photos. Profile photos are so important because that's really where we see the biggest progress, is because you see your hair every day. So you're not seeing a progress report of every 3 months. So what we see from our baseline to now will be completely different. So these are so important that we start with our photos. After that, we'll do a couple different scopes and different magnifications of our scopes.
Okay,
just give
cool.
You an overview.
Okay. So should I just keep this going?
Yeah.
As you do that? So they're taking photos.
Okay, and I'm going to take the front face.
Oh,
right
okay.
Now. Let's make sure that focus. Capture that. Now we're going to do the top front. So if you'll bend your chin to your chest a little.
Okay.
A little bit. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
a little bit.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Perfect. Okay, and we'll do the crown.
Okay. Do I need to just up?
Yeah, kind of tip your head back just a little.
Okay.
There you go.
Now this is something we also do in the consultations as well.
And I'm going to do the left profile.
Okay.
And the right.
So this is if somebody comes in for a consultation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that does look better. Should I turn it around?
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's looking really
Okay.
good.
If you guys can see.
Not as much scalp
It's
showing
kind of a
here,
glare
for sure.
right there. But we'll have to look at the photos. And I have no fibers in my hair. I just washed my hair this morning. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely have to look at my photos from when we took them last. Okay. All right.
That's really
Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a 50 times magnified. Okay?
Okay.
So,
So should I be looking at this screen with my phone or
you sure
at
can.
myself?
Yeah. You can be looking at the screen if you'd like. Okay?
Okay.
So, let me just plug this in. Now, what I'm going to do is... Okay, if you'll see, I'm putting it on my clothes, so you can see how deep it's going.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, all right. So the first place we're going to do, and I have a comb.
I remember last time I did this was kind of embarrassing.
Oh, no, don't be embarrassed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do the nape, okay?
Okay.
Right below the occipital bone. And I like to use...
This is so cool.
Okay. We're going to do the middle center.
And what we're looking for is we're looking for groupings of hair follicles. So we don't want to see ones, because ones indicate that the hair follicles are about to fall out.
I'm going to redo that one.
The progress that you're hoping to see is what you want to see.
Yeah, and especially, I'm just going to show you. Sorry. Something like this is when we're on these ones like this, we really need to monitor because at that point they're not getting any blood flow. What we like to see is groupings of these 2s and 3s. That indicates healthy hair. It's right by the blood supply. So we're able to get that nutrient to the hair follicle itself. When people come in and they're at this kind of point where we're down to these 1 singulars, we know we need to treat that because on an average day you lose about 100 hairs. What you're born with is what you keep. You'll never grow more hair. So once it falls out, it completely deactivates. There's nothing we can do really when a hair follicle completely closes up. So with that, you're coming into a point where we can get it back to this. This is why these Trico views are so important because we need to monitor your success to make sure we're seeing more hair follicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with things like postpartum hair loss and people losing hair because of weight loss and those traumatic or
experiences.
Yeah, surgeries.
Yes.
Usually it's coming out because the hair is going in like the resting phase or something.
Right. We all have a hormone. It's called dihydrotestosterone or DHT. DHT lays dormant. Men carry more of this hormone than women. But what happens is with DHT with women, no doctor can clinically say why we lose our hair. It could be weight loss, weight gain, medications, thyroid. It could be so many different factors. But unfortunately, once DHT activates, it comes in and it completely kills off the hair follicle. It's like dragging it away from the blood supply, making it really weak and fine and thin. So here at Hair Club, we're really focusing on this hormone to get it under control. Think about like a big stick of gum kind of like stuck between your blood supply and your hair follicle, and it's not getting any nourishment. So that's why they become so weak and fine and eventually fall out. But if we can stop this DHT from controlling your hair follicle, we can get it back to a healthy head of hair. That's why our preventative treatments are proven solutions to work, because we really have mastered how we can control that hormone, which is killing the hair follicles. Now, men, when DHT activates, you'll notice how they'll just lose it up here on their crown. With women, it's all over hair loss. There's not just one area or
It's
another that falls out with DHT.
That's called diffuse thinning. Is that what it's called? Okay. There's all this terminology, and I'm like,
really
okay.
a lot. Yeah, and these photos are just important because I need to be seeing exactly where your hair follicles are at. I'm looking for blood flow, so redness in the skin. Honestly, all over this color would be ideal because that indicates I'm getting a lot of blood flow. But the capillus is definitely helping.
So I'm part of a bunch of hair loss and hair wearing Facebook groups. I know people talk about itchy scalp or their scalp hurts or, you know, is there different conditions like that cause hair loss?
Yes, there is so many different conditions, and that's why coming in to see exactly what it is so we can get you on the right program is ideal, because sometimes when you let it go too far, at that point there's nothing really we could do. But if you can come into a point where we can still save that hair follicle, then we can get you on the right treatment plan. But I have heard that. I've heard people having pain in their scalp or itchiness, or they're overusing maybe a Rogaine product or something like that can cause itchiness. And those are all things that we can kind of discuss to make sure you're on the right solution.
So, and here's another question. You know, people do the Rogaine and they'll do different treatments and they'll see growth, or even just different stimulating type things.
Right.
Whether it be a shampoo or whatever that's helping the blood flow. And they feel like once they stop, then the hair falls out.
The results go back.
Yeah.
I always tell people hair loss is kind of like taking care of your teeth. It's something you're going to always have to maintain if you want healthy teeth, right? Same thing with your hair. The problem with an over-the-counter like Rogaine where anyone can buy it, it's not really customized for your condition of hair loss. So I've seen people have really great reactions to, you know, Rogaine and some that haven't. The only problem with Rogaine too, it's just a topical treatment. And really, our number one concern isn't the topical. It's really right here. It's about 5 milliliters deep in the scalp is where this hormone is really attacking your hair follicle.
So more is like, you have to kind of help you from the internal.
Internal. And that's where laser comes into play. That's where your vitamins are going to come into play that we specialize formulated for you. And we will still treat the surface, but really our number one concern is underneath the scalp, not so much the scalp.
Okay. And then for, sorry, I have like a frog in my throat. For people who do end up losing this hair and you can't bring it back, I don't know if this is the right time to talk about it, but you guys are a sister company to like Bosley and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can also recommend anyone as long as they're a right candidate for surgery, because it's kind of it's kind of
I'm like staring at that, so
it's kind of a supply and demand game when it comes to surgery. So you got to be at that right point of where your hair is still healthy enough that we can transplant hair to where we need to. But surgery is also a really great option as well. Bosley is fantastic. They're our sister company, like Amber said, and we've seen people have come back after surgical implants that have had great success. But if you're at a point where you can still save your existing hair, it's a little bit cheaper to go that route than having to do something expensive like surgery. But just know we have all proven solutions. There's not anything we've seen that's been weird or we can't treat. That's why it's great to come in for consultations to get you started.
Okay, cool. All right.
So this is where we're going to kind of, are you reading the 50 times?
Yes.
Okay, so we're looking really closely at her groupings. So what we'll do is we always, with women, the thickest part of your hair is when the nape. So we take a controlled photo. And the controlled photo is really going to let us see exactly how many healthy hair follicles are in the back. And we normally like to compare them to the area of concern. So we're looking at how many groupings are per section in just this one little photo. And that will kind of determine exactly. So we're counting is what we're doing. So that's perfect, right?
That my hair looks gross right there. What is that? I swear I just washed my hair.
Yeah, there's a little bit of dry skin, but I mean, we're in Utah, so that is to be expected.
I'm like, ew.
Oh, that's perfect right there, Patty. Look at it. She's got groupings of 1s and 2s. And then really all you would do with something like that where it's dry skin is you would just want to do some sort of like exfoliate.
I even scrubbed them all. I'm going to do a Trico view. Let's scrub really hard today.
We just need humidity in our air, huh?
Oh. Yes, I have really dry skin.
That's okay. I'll hit recapture. Here, I'll do it. This one is going to be the polarized light. So the polarized is A and B. So you'll just switch it from A to B. And look at how it changes the color. See how the colors are different?
Yeah.
So I'm using a polarized light compared to a normalized light. Your scalp really does look really good up top. Like, amazing.
Like just the skin?
Your hair follicles are thicker in the groupings. And remember how they were so weak and fine when we started? We always do like what is called a pull test to see if any hair follicles will release. And even doing that, I'm not seeing any hair follicles that are like letting out, which is a good sign. And then here's kind of like our area of concern. And I'm going to flip it and look at it. There we go. We see polarized. We can see closer the density of the hair follicles. Isn't that crazy? Oops, sorry, Amber.
Oh, you're fine.
And then let's do density. This is going to be, again, groupings of hair follicles. And we'll print this out for you. And you can take this home, which is great, because that way you can continue to see your growth. And this one we're going to be counting. So we kind of want to get like a clear photo of how many we want to count.
Like I've always had thin, fine hair. Like it's just, my hair is just fine and not a ton of it.
Right.
But then I started losing hair, so it was very not good.
No, you're like, and especially being a woman, it's just something about us and having to lose our hair is just devastating.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, so adding hair has been something I've always loved to do, even prior to having kids and really seeing all that loss. I just loved the additions. But it's nice to see get in the shower and not have all the hair fall out and not see. I already have a hairline that kind of is. My hairline is naturally has that receding look,
right? And
so then it starts falling out, and I feel like I look like Jack Nicholson. And I'm like, okay, let's help myself out a little bit here. But I'll probably always love hair additions of some sort.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like, I don't think I'll ever get that full head of hair back, but it's always great to still have your bio hair.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
It's something like mentally, like I still have my hair.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for sure.
So what we'll do, guys, is that's kind of our full Trico. And I'm going to print these results out for her and print them out. We can do a comparison, which is going to be great. And then we'll do this again in about 2 to 3 more months and see more of your progress.
Okay.
Hopefully we can see more comparatives.
So when you print these out today, you're going to do that today?
Yeah.
And then we can see the comparison between before and okay.
After.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
And I'm so excited. Stay tuned. We have some fun interviews coming up and
on the hair club page, I think.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to flip this around. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this, you can message me. And if you wanted to do a Trico, you can contact your local hair club. I have a link up in my bio, and it will take you to their website. And there you can type in your zip code to find out where there is a club nearest to you. So, and I guess this is included in the consultation. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.